Bleach time.
Day 4. Rinse time.
Quiet star, quiet star, quiet star, quiet star.
All right.
Peace and blessings. See you tomorrow for day 5. Don't forget to like, comment. Oh, we're going to see you tomorrow. Oh, I have to do the closing now.
Nope. So it's 11:30 p.m. and we are here at East Texas Pet Emergency Clinic, dropping off Mo Money and Ewok because I felt like they weren't doing as well. Turns out they may just need a little boost to help them get through the night. Mo Money was vomiting and Ewok was just, lying around. The stool had improved earlier, but now he wasn't eating and just kind of like wheezing and just laying around. And Mo Money's just being his normal fighting self, so we'll check back with you guys later in a minute. Alright guys, so we got an outpatient results. He's got a sub-Q, that's what this bump is. They guys gonna give us some instructions on how to take care of him at home. This is Mo Money. He got a little booster, and I can still go over whatever else they did, but just want to give you an update of what they had to go through in this process. Check y'all later. Okay, so we're back. It's 2:22 in the morning. Just now getting back from Longview, and it's time to take care of the other 2 puppies because we've been gone since about 9-10 o'clock. And at the emergency vet, and it's been a long ordeal. You have any input from tonight's? My wife's just freaking exhausted off.
I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's just been, like he said, it's been a long ordeal dealing with this. It hasn't been, it's my first time dealing with it, so it hasn't been easy. I can say that you really have to think long and hard about what you're doing when you decide to get into this. Because it's not as simple as easy as most people might think it is. There's a lot of stuff you have to take into consideration and be cautious about, but at the same time, you do it because it's something that you want to do. But other than that, I really can't process anything right now. But you still got 2 other puppies to take care of, so it ain't like you can get to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, just long. I'm tired. It's Sunday morning. And who knows? It is what it is. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right. Well, there you have it. It's been a long night for us. Hopefully things are better for you guys. And I'll check you later. Peace.
Hey y'all, this is us again. D, Barry, Hotel Kennels.
Yeah.
We just got back from the ER vet. We went back up there to take more money so we can get inpatient care. Bruh, if you are not serious about this, don't do it. Because this is definitely an eye-opener, a learning experience, and it's not easy. We did the inpatient care, and the doctor just called us and let us know some of the results of what's going on with him. She was saying that his white count T cells is low.
1 point something.
1 point something. It's supposed to be, I think she said like 6.
Yeah.
She said that's the reason why it's hard for him to bounce back, because his T cells is low.
Mm-hmm.
She did a check for his glucose. She said that was all right. And his electrolytes.
Yeah.
And electrolytes. She said that was fine too.
Mm-hmm.
So they just gonna go ahead and do the treatment that we discussed, and hopefully this helps him bounce back to where he can, continue to fight or get. We want him to get better. Ewok, when we came home, he looked like he was doing fine. He was up, he was alert. He took in some low sodium chicken broth, and he also ate some puppy food, and he was able to keep that down, which is good. Egypt, same thing with her. She was dehydrated, so we gave her some low sodium chicken broth too. She was able to keep that down. So we about to go inside, treat them some more, and hopefully they bounce back and they'll be good.
Yeah, and the bad news is that Tommy had to unfortunately be called in. He was vomiting nonstop. There was nothing that we could do anymore under our care to help him. So we had basically depleted ourselves trying to save everybody, as opposed to just focusing on more money. And they suggested that we should just focus on the one pup. And when we got home, fortunately, we saw that the other puppies were healthy, looking better. So we decided to not, euthanize them.
As long as they're fighting, we're gonna continue to fight with them. So that's the plan right now. Like I said, if you can't, this is my first time experiencing it. I probably said it already, but if you can't do it, if you ain't got the passion or the love for it, this is the part that people really don't tell you about. We've spent over $1,000 treating them just for this.
Yep.
And we're not even done yet.
Nope.
We're not even done yet. So it's definitely something that you have to think about. I mean, we're learning, and it's a process that you have to go through. But it's one of those moments. Do you really want to be a breeder?
Do you really?
Because it's not easy. You have to realize we are working on minimum sleep.
Since Tuesday, it is now Sunday night.
Yeah, we're working on minimum sleep.
We've been up every hour, every couple hours, trying to hydrate all these puppies by ourselves at home. Driving back and forth an hour to Longview the past couple days.
That's an hour drive.
Yeah.
And we went up there 3 times.
Right.
In less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 3 times in less than 24 hours.
6 hours driving.
Yeah. So, you just have to realize it's not all puppy love and peaches and creams. There's some stuff behind the scenes that goes on, and this is one of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the elevated puppy pen today as far as the spray down.
This was the last day, because we just been ripping and running back and forth.
And it's sun is going down.
Right.
We still got to take care of them inside, so if I don't get it today, I damn sure going to get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we got to make sure that thing is treated and taken care of. There's a lot of stuff we realize that we're going to have to implement and try to build and make sure we have in the event of. And also we've been doing some research online as far as like in the event something happens, how can you take care of them at home, or what's some of the steps that we wanted to do. We don't want this to happen again, but it's better to be prepared than unprepared. That's a lot. So we just wanted to give y'all a quick update of what's going on with them. You know, we're trying to be as transparent as possible with this.
Right.
Unfortunately, we did have to let Tommy go.
Yes.
We're going to continue to fight with the other 2. Once they keep going, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until they say they can't do no more.
Right.
But, that's what this is. So, I don't know. Do you really want to be a breeder?
And when people ask why do breeders charge so much for their puppies, one of the reasons is because you need to be financially prepared for something like this to happen. Inpatient care was running $1,400 here at our local vet here for 1 puppy, and we have 4 puppies that got sick. That's $6,000. So you do the math. You're only charging $1,500 for your puppies. That means you just basically giving away puppies. I say, especially with the litter sizes we have, a person should be charging about at least $3,000. So that way they always have that $20,000 they need in case the whole litter may get sick. And you got to put all of them in patient care to try to keep them alive.
So the other 4 that hasn't seen any signs, they still doing fine. Barry checked on them before we had to head back out to Longview. He said they're eating, they're moving around, they're doing what they need to do. But basically, they just need to make it until tomorrow before we can give them their last shot, because that's what the vet here said. She said, because they're supposed to get it Friday.
Right.
And she was saying, well, give it till Monday. If they still not showing any signs, then we can go ahead and give it to them then. So we hoping that they still, I'm sorry y'all, this is not easy, yo. We're hoping that they make it through, and we can go ahead and give them that last booster shot, and they be fine. That's the only thing we can do right now.
Yeah.
It's the 3 the hard way plus 1.
Right. Old Falcor.
3 the hard way plus 1. So
basically all the male keepers that we was gonna keep.
Yeah.
Black Sand probably gonna be up for sale.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. So, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. But this is definitely an eye opener and a learning experience. And we ain't even really been eating. We had breakfast, and then we grabbed something on the way up there.
We went almost 24 hours without eating.
I'm hungry. I ain't gonna even lie. Sister is hungry. I want a meal. But we know that's not gonna happen right now. So
Gotta take care of the dogs
We're
first.
about to go inside, take care of Ewok and Egypt, get them settled, let the other dogs out, walk them, check on the puppies in the back, make sure they good. Probably should do that first before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's almost dark now, so yeah, that's the first thing I gotta go do.
Yeah, do that and then we'll take care of that and go from there.
Right.
Alright, just wanted to give y'all a quick update of what's going on. We definitely let y'all know the outcome of this. Sorry we had to put Tommy down, but we didn't want him to suffer anymore. I mean, he kept throwing up like every 5 minutes or something like that, and it was hard to hear, hard to see, and he was looking at us like, what we gonna do?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
it wasn't an easy decision, but it was a decision that had to be made. It was either, we didn't want him to suffer.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we did what we felt was best for him. So, alright, I'm done right now. I don't have anything else to say.
Alright, guys. This is Barry and D. Hotel Candle signing off. Hope you're having a better week than we are. Peace and blessings. What's going on, everybody? This is day 5. It's Barry and D with Hotel Kennels, and after we got done taking care of the dogs, we went inside and we saw that Egypt was passing away. So my keeper female is gone, and we have transferred more money to inpatient care at our vet here that we use, our regular vet from Longview, and he's doing good, doing better, gaining his weight back, and it's going to be about $1,400 to do that for a few days. So all in all, we probably spent, I don't know, close to $3,000. Ewok is doing better. He's barking, making noises, and active. He's eating food. He's holding it down. He's taking the what is it called? The chicken broth that we have him on now. He's taking that in, and he's actually drinking water out of the bowl. So now he's feeding himself and he's hydrating himself. So that's good. So the initial dogs that tested positive for Parvo on Tuesday. Well, today is Monday. It's Monday afternoon. On Tuesday, was Ewok, and then of course Thursday was Mo Money, and the ones that passed away that tested positive last Friday are the ones that didn't make it. Whew. All in all, this is a costly lesson, a harsh lesson. I wouldn't call it a lesson. Well, it's a financial lesson. You need to have, thousands of dollars on hand to be able to save everybody. Otherwise, you're just going to do like most people. They tell us they just cut their losses and euthanize whoever they can't afford to take care of or take care of at home. They said most people can't afford to do home health care, even for that $400 to take care of some of their puppies. They just save what they can. It's probably usually 1 or maybe 2 puppies, I guess.
I need the hose.
And we were just gonna finish the last day of bleaching. So I have no idea what I was just talking about exactly. And I guess she give you a look at puppies that's left now.
Hi. Hey, mommy, babies. 3 the hard way plus 1.
They're all doing good.
Hey. I know, mommy ain't been in there in a long time. They look good.
Mm-hmm.
I know, baby. I miss mommy. Mommy miss y'all. Mommy miss them. I didn't get no puppy's breath. Woo. I like puppy's breath. Don't judge me.
So that's the update on the situation that we have been dealing with since, I guess, what is it, October the 11th? Been a week. Today is what, you know what today's date is? 16th or 19th, I don't know. There's no telling when you'll see this because I'm having technical difficulties making space on my phone. Of course, like I said, I need to switch the SD card and put the new one in. I kept recording videos, and that made it difficult to switch. So it could be November for all I know by the time you're seeing this.
Well, oh no, yeah, you know.
Who knows? So this is the process of us dealing with Parvo. We were fortunate that none of the puppies had touched the ground, so all we had to do was bleach down this elevated puppy pen for 5 days, and we should be good and clear. The other puppies were transferred onto a concrete slab, so that's another I don't know what you call it, type of enclosure that's easier to clean than the ground, because once it's in the ground, it's in there for 7 years. It's a long time. We're exhausted. We're tired. This whole process is just taking its toll on us mentally, financially, emotionally. But we're still here. We're still in it to win it. And we are going to regroup and gather ourselves and continue on. Looking at 2020 has just been a bad year for all of us.
Sorry.
Yes, excuse my wife's vulgarities, but
I mean, if you really think about it, it has been.
yeah, it has.
I ain't lying.
There's been too much. I've been either witnessing too much death and despair and pain and hardship, or experiencing it to some degree. So
We ain't even talking about COVID.
right, we ain't talking about Rona. Devoc.
That's exactly what this year been like. Default.
Devoc.
It has been.
So whew. Stressful,
Was that this
very
year
stressful.
you had the issue with Rob with the twisted gut? That was earlier this year?
But yeah, because he's only 14 months, so
Yeah, so we had to deal with that.
yep.
We had the car accident.
Dang. Dang, man. I forgot all about that.
I was saying this year has been.
Yeah, this year's the worst, man. I thought it was going to be off the hook. 2020, play on words, vision for the future and all that. And it was like, nah, player. Let me hit you with it one time.
The store didn't open.
The what?
The CBD store. Remember we supposed to be doing one in Longview or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
That didn't happen.
Yeah. Traditional business delays, of course. Man, you just gotta keep pushing, man. We just gotta keep pushing. Yep. So, tomorrow will be 1 week of treatment for Ewok, so he will be finished tomorrow with that. And they said after 10 days he can be reunited with the litter.
He'll get his third shot tomorrow.
Yeah, and these puppies should get theirs today. Gotta head to Tucker Feast and get some 9-way shots, and give them their last and final shots until they need rabies and stuff like that. So, whew, excuse me if I sound a little drowsy, a little jittery, a little tired. Yeah, I was up before dark. Yep. It was syringe feeding him, taking care of him all night. But he did good last night because he was holding stuff down. So after the first 24 hours, if they're able to keep things down, you can go to 4 to 6 hours. But they were on and off with that.
There's some things that we had to put low income that we probably would never known about.
Yeah. His white T cell count was low, like 1 point something. So that was something that we couldn't treat at home. So we had to do inpatient. We actually did it twice because we did it at 2 different facilities. So we got charged twice. One charged us $630 some odd, another one charging us $1,300 to $1,400 estimation range. So like I said, just on him alone, we've spent say
Over 2,000.
I was definitely way over 2,000 because it was. You also spent
For
the other treatments. He had 2 treatments twice. The initial one and then the second one where he had the sub-Q up underneath his skin. So just from him alone, right? Just from him alone, spent probably almost $3,000. That's not including the other 2 puppies. They had their initial treatments, and then of course Ewok had 2. So
Ewok had a different treatment of 70.
and there's a couple $100 a piece. So do the math. basically all the funds that we made from selling the first 5 puppies is gone. Right back into the kennel. So like I said before,
Tell me about it.
and you wonder why breeders charge so much. They have to be prepared for situations like this. Me not charging as much as most breeders is the reason why it's depleted us. Okay. So
The supplements that we had to buy as far as the Pedialyte.
yeah, a bunch of Pedialyte. You know how many bottles of that? Probably like 20-30 bottles of Pedialyte. 7 bottles of chicken broth. What else you get?
Extra dog bags. You know, stuff that we had to do. Bowls and
Oh yeah, got to buy a bunch of bowls for each individual puppy to have in, for them to be able to eat out of and drink out of. And I don't know what else, man. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Wipe this out. So we took, I don't know, a couple steps forward. Really like a step, half a step forward. I'm taking 2 or 3 back right now. It looks like the fence will not get completed, so we started it.
the major part that I want to done is done.
Right, the major part down the side is done, but ultimately what we wanted to do was to close it all the way off so we could let all the dogs out. So that's not looking like that's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe next year we can try and get it done, or other things we have going on. If successful, we can go ahead and get it done. But oh man, as I said before, do you really want to be a breeder? Because it's not all fun, puppies and playtime and going to shows and yeah. I know people like to glamorize it, but I know this is about to cut off real soon. So be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Check us out on TikTok, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you can keep updated with future uploads. This is Barry and D with Hotep Kennel signing off. Peace and blessings.